Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside quarter, give me a wider plate than a higher plate.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Indians nothing. Striding into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are second inning set to go, and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Called strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Out in front of it, strike 1. Santana tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That is 7. The third baseman, number 13.
Now to the plate, Brian Roquillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll reach first safely. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now with the plate, Nico Goodrum. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jeimer Candelario would be next. And he misses, ball 4. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he takes ball 1. Romine over at second. Goodrum at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Coming to the plate now, Travis Demeritte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Reyes, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Jordan Luplow, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Set to get his day started, Roberto Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in. So striding in, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is there, and he has it for the out. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Schoop, 28 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're in front 4-0. Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Mercado.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Reyes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. Striding in once again, Kristen Stewart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike one to start the at bat. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that
digging in, Nico Goodrum. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Well hit, deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jeimer Candelario, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck, and that misses for ball 4. So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. From the belt, the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rocchio camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next up for Detroit, Travis Dumerit. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a miss for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up, Cabrera in foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Striding in for the Indians, Brian Roquillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brian Roquillo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to. One left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here it is, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And boy, the Tigers really have it going as that's good for extra bases as well. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, number 14.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Tanner Tully gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Tully, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2016 first year. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico.
In now, Nico Goodrum. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up, Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play. that's how the side is retired. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder.
Now batting, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jeimer Candelario is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Candelario playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Tigers are in business to start the inning. They've got a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Gets a small piece near the plate. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
One out and a runner on third. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2. Yep. Full count. 3-2.
Harold Castro waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. In now, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Miguel Cabrera.
Dominic Leone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Franmil Reyes becomes the first out of the inning. Out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Cabrera in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swings. So that's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with 1 down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1, here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Hunter Wood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Austin Romine. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kristen Stewart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He was a double play victim last time around. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time. and that ends the inning. But tack on. Ronnie Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Forced that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. At the plate now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Still 8-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Travis Demeritte. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Travis Demeritte.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Tyler Naquin is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Into the box, Victor Reyes batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Lindor shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play. And next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Demerit, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for Cleveland.
Striding in, Domingo Santana, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Brian Roquillo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-0 the final today.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland.